everyone, it is time for a brand new series from Small Victories by Johanna Basford. I know we've just done one by her, but again I wanted something with some sort of nice small images in, and I know that I haven't coloured this one for you before, so I thought it would be a good one. I love this page. This is a next year's planner. I'm really excited to do it with you, but we'll wait till it comes up in the planner. Now I recorded a flip through of next year's planner, which if you haven't seen you can discover somewhere on my channel. I'm struggling to see my screen today. I've got all sorts of cables in front of it, but I think we're in the middle. Right, what do we have? Well, we have a little, I'm thinking pudding, ice cream, fruits maybe. Should we start at the bottom? So we've got these little round things at the bottom. Oh, I tell you what pencils I'm using. Sorry, Staedtler Ergosoft. I wanted something with a limited colour palette. I just felt that that was what I was in the mood for at the moment. So that's what I'm doing. I think I'm going to go for a pinkish colour. This is 23. It's a sort of reddish pink. I haven't actually got the colour names handy. I'm just going to sharpen it. I usually have a little sharp somewhere, but I haven't, because these all have names, and which you can find on Staedtler's website. So what I'm going to do with these is try and do quite a hard layer around the edge and then a bit less in the middle. Try and make them look more spherical, because I think they're little spherical berries or something, but I'm thinking more in the sort of not a real berry, something like the ones you get in a bubble tea, something like that. Not that I've ever had them, but I was watching my nieces have one the other day. I thought they looked absolutely vile, but you know, it's just not my idea to have bits in my drink. I've grown up with when I was young of having tea leaves in my cup of tea, and just the idea of, I know they're nothing like having tea leaves in your cup of tea, but just the idea of having bits in my drink is just like, no. I'm probably missing out on the best thing in the whole world, but you know, hey ho, old, stuck in my ways, you know. But it's not, I mean, I don't drink this sort of sugary drinks anyway, so you know, it's not really my thing. It could be little cherries, it could be an enormous container. Now our next layer is I'm just bringing my pencils a bit closer. Could be like jelly, blancmange, something like that. I think I'm going to just looking at my colours, thinking about how transparent they are, because a blancmange is milk, made with milk, as I'm sure you know, so it's not going to be see-through and shiny. Like these look a little bit more shiny. I think I'll try number 20 and see if whether it's going to look a bit sort of like jelly or not. So it needs to sharpen. Everything needs to sharpen today. There we go. There we go. And then just, I'm going to sort of fade it a little bit towards the middle, because I eventually want to give the impression that this glass isn't just flat, you know, trying to make it look a bit more rounded. I'm going to put some of this colour in between these as well, because if it is a jelly, it would soak between the berries. There we go. It looks quite pretty anyway, even if it isn't white. Now the next I was thinking, if we go for a custard, then we've got a bit of a colour change, if you know what I mean, so it can look a little bit more interesting. So I'm going to go for number 1, which is our yellow, but I don't want to press down too hard. I think this is quite a lemony colour, it is. I think that's okay. I'm only layering up really gently. Again, a bit dark on the edge, down the middle, like that, because I'm thinking when I want to do my cream, I need an even lighter colour. So what we're going to go for in there, let's have a think. Well, we could put in a layer of pink blancmange, couldn't we? So let's try 25. It's quite a nice pinky colour, but this is a more sort of milky colour. If you see what I mean, I didn't want to put it there because I thought it looked too blancmangy. Just going to sharpen this. Sometimes I wonder if Johanna gets like cravings for sweet things, and then rather than eating or drinking them, she just draws them. It's a healthier way, isn't it? But I don't know whether that would make it worse. I'm not sure. There we go. Now this sort of dribbly layer, I'm thinking that's a cream. So I'm going to use this lighter number 10, sort of creamy yellow, and use it really quite lightly. Lots of noise in here this morning. It is actually 20 past 10 and my son's just finished his breakfast. But anyway, he's working next week, so he's having a relaxed week. So what about this layer? Looking at all my colours. See, I'm thinking I don't want to eat purple food. Not really. I mean, I could do these as blueberries up here. That's okay. But I think I'm going to grab another pink. Now, we're going to be a little bit stuck for colours because we're limited, but I think that's okay. 61 will help my imagination. We're still staying fairly straight here. Now, I don't want this too dark, so I'm just going to apply it quite gently. There we go. It's raining today. The garden is looking so nice since we've had a bit of rain. It's obviously really appreciating it. Now I'm wondering if these three circles are ice cream. Do you think? I can't think what else they could possibly be. I can hear the rain now. I'm going to do the leaves, which I think must be mint, because what other leaves would you have on a pudding? So I'm going to do 52, and I'm going to colour these in first, because I can't decide what colour to do these circles. Yeah, because I'm thinking ice cream comes in lots of flavours, obviously, and massive range of different colours. But I don't want to go like along the sort of blue raspberry tutti frutti route, or the sort of chocolate even, because I don't know how well would it go with that. What would you want? What ice cream would you want with that? Well, I'd personally want strawberry. Well, I don't like ice cream. Ugh, I wouldn't want ice cream. But anyway, yes, I know, weirdo. Yeah. Sort of strawberry, raspberry, that sort of thing, vanilla. But we've used all those colours already, 6, but I think we could use them again. So this is for our blueberries, which add a nice little pop of colour. But you don't get blueberry ice cream or purple ice cream really, do you? Not that I'm aware of. Not that I buy ice cream very much. I don't like it. I don't buy it. No, I don't even buy it for my children. Yes, I am mean. So I'm going to go with this light yellow again, the 10, and do this one here as if it's vanilla, really, really softly. So you can just see that there's some colour there that isn't white. I can see that. Hopefully you can too. Then I'm going to use 2 shades of pink, I think. I use the 20 first. There it is, 20. This one, yeah, again, quite lightly, because ice cream isn't always very vibrant in colour. Depends on the ice cream. And we'll do this one. This one we did right in the bottom, 23. This has got little lines in as if it's a mint choc chip or something, but it's not. I wonder how I coloured this last time. Who knows? Right, now we have the edge of our container, which I'm thinking is glass, like a glass sundae puddingy bowly thing. So we're going for 80 first, to put in a little bit of sort of darker colour. Now I'm putting it all the way along here and just gently reducing it there. I'm going to do the same on this side. It's quite daring, isn't it, putting grey on top of the yellow and cream, but I'm hoping it'll work. Like that. And we're also going to use it down here on the base. So what I'm going to do is leave the centre bit with no colour in, so it looks shiny. I'm hoping it's going to look more glassy than silvery, but if it looks like it's got a silver stem, I don't see the harm. There we go. Okay, now I'm sitting back and I'm looking, thinking, I think I need a few more layers along here. I wasn't very daring because I didn't think it would work, but I think it has worked. I just need to do a bit more. But this is up to you. If you feel that you don't want to play around with this, that's fine. Like that. Now I'm going to use some white pen. You can use any white. I've just happened to have this one within reach, the Langro one. I don't know. Ooh, let's just throw the lid down. I don't know where it came from, except that it was a very welcome gift. Now, you might want to put some shine on some of the fruit, which I'm going to do too, very carefully. Now, this is a thick white pen, which is why it flows so nicely, but it makes it a little bit harder to control on these really small areas. So I'm being quite careful to just do a little dot here and there and not too much. There we go. Yeah, I don't want to put any white on the ice cream and things because it's not shiny, is it? Ice cream doesn't shine. It's only sort of the fruit, I think, that would shine. So I am going to leave it at that. So we have our first little one done. Tomorrow we have a burger. How do you colour burgers? I guess we'll find out. But anyway, that's me for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope that you enjoy the rest of your day and happy colouring.